feeling so sick right now. Like, I feel like shivers down my body. I have a headache, and I feel like, I don't know how to explain it, like fever. I don't know if you feel the same when you have fever, but you feel like, I don't know, like your body is hot, and also I don't have energy to do anything, and I need to work. I need to finish an illustration, a very detailed illustration, and I am so tired. This end of the illustration is so creepy, and I need to finish. Oh my god, it looks so creepy. Wish me luck, because I feel so tired. I feel so sick. Okay, my bones hurt. That's what I feel. My bones hurt. And my eyes are hot. I don't know how to explain that. Hi, let's chat while I eat my dinner. It's a salad I bought today. It's a tuna and egg salad. Let's try it out. Let me first try it out. Let's see. I just felt the need to talk about this week. This week was rough. I mean, I'm so blessed and so happy that I'm here living this reality and the fact that I'm traveling in Spain. I mean, kind of crazy. It's so funny. At the beginning of the year, I would have never have thought about traveling to Europe, like, at all. And I'm here. And I'm like, this was never on my plan, but now it is. And it's so funny because this week I was thinking, man, I've been missing a lot my home country. And I've been like reflecting a lot about the reason why I'm here and why I'm always wanting to travel. And I realized that like many people, like the reason why I wanted to travel so much was basically to like run away from the fact that I'm not still independent in the way of having my own space, having my own home, having like a set job or like a full-time job, having a stable salary that allows me to pay for myself, pay for my rent, my food, everything, and like live on my own. So I went to Colombia trying to see if I could do that for myself, and even though I kind of did, I was living with family and friends, and living with friends was fun, but at the same time you get the pressure of I'm not in my own space. And you're always feeling like you're kind of invading their place, their house, even though that's not what you mean, and that's not exactly how they might feel. Now looking back, I think I could have stayed more in Colombia and like try to have my own space, like maybe an Airbnb every month where I would be alone and I would be just by myself, because that would have been better for my mental health, at least. And I don't have anything set in stone, so I couldn't like rent an apartment, because that would mean I would have to like buy the bed, buy furniture, buy everything, and like, one, I don't have the money for that. Second, I'm not sure if I'm gonna stay more than like or less than a year in that space. So yeah, that's the reason why I went to Colombia. I think like now reflecting back on it these past few days, and like now that I'm here, I'm like, man, all I've been wanting to do is trying to find independence, the independence that I want, which means my own space. And I think that for me, my own space is very sacred. Like having my own space to me means a lot. Like means a lot. I'm not getting emotional, but basically like all I want is to have a space of my own, like a room of my own, a space that I can call home and have my own stuff and like cook my own meals at whatever time of the day I want, with the pans and spoons that I want to use, and clean it the way that I want it to. I've had a lot of digestive problems in the past, and when I was in the States, I was able to like rein it in, and I was eating so good. I was making my own tortillas at home. I was eating like my own avocados and stuff. I was eating so good, like vegetables every day. Like I didn't know what not eating vegetables was. Like I was eating vegetables every single day, when I tell you. And like now that I'm here, I barely eat any vegetables, and I can feel like this week my stomach has been hurting so much. I've been having a lot of like cramps and gases, and I've been eating so bad, and I feel like my stomach is totally inflamed. Like it's definitely inflamed. It's an inflammation issue, and I've been feeling it a lot, and I don't like it. And so I have to resort to buying salads that are like 12 euros, where I can make my own at home. But the reason why I don't do it at home is because it's a whole thing, and I don't feel comfortable like cooking, so then I'm not resorting to this, and like, which means I have to spend more money on things. it's been hard. So now I'm like, man, that's a downside. To me, my health is very important, especially digestive health. It's like the backbone of me, because if my digestion is bad, I am bad. Like I'm not doing well. So, if I'm eating whole foods and stuff like that, I will feel much, much better. And I know that I cannot have it all, but it would be nice to. I've been going to this vegan cafe in town, and I don't know. I don't know why I feel bad about spending so much time in there, because my mom once told me, like, why does these coffee shops do, like, let people study there for hours and hours when the person is only spending like $4 or $5 in a coffee? Like, that doesn't make any sense for them as someone who is selling a service or selling coffee. Like, it's not fair to them. And I'm like, but I'm buying from them. And she's like, but it's only $5. Like, for what? For 3 hours? Somehow that kind of resonate. Like, that's kind of true. And so I feel bad about, like, studying in that cafe because it's so small and it gets busy real quick. But that's like the best cafe in town. Like, when I tell you, it's quiet, it's nice, but it's so small, and people love it there because it's vegan and the food is amazing. So I went to this store near here. There was a bar in front of it, and I went in and I was like, well, it's time for vermouth. And I order Coke Zero, which I never drink in the States, but it was really hot, so I was like, why not? And pinchos, which is like bread with chorizo. And let me tell you, when I came home, I had the worst cramps. Like, my stomach was hurting so bad. And then when I went to the store, I bought like snacks because, oh my god, why not buy snacks? I was so stressed from work that day. I ate a whole bag of chips, like a whole bag of chips, and a whole box of cookies. Like, mind you, the box was like this big, with, like, I don't know, 20 cookies in it. Ate it all, ate all the chips in one go. Why? When I already had cramps and my stomach was hurting. So that's my spiel on my eating habits. One of the reasons why I wanted to make this segment was I've been feeling really unmotivated, and, like, I know that it's normal when you travel, you're trying to, like, settle in and find routines and stuff, and I've always had trouble with routines and habits and sticking to them, and it's been really hard. Okay, ever since I graduated from college, it's been so hard to stick to routines, exercises or meditation or journaling or any kind of habit. It's been so freaking hard. And I don't know if it's, I think it's my ADHD, but also it's like, I think one thing about me is that I lack a lot of discipline. Like, that's one really bad thing about me. I lack so much discipline, and, like, deep down, I know I can do great things with my life, but I lack that discipline. Like, I lack the fact that, okay, let's get up at 6 a.m., exercise and stuff, and eat great, because that's going to be the best for you, even though it's going to be hard. It's the best thing you can do for your body right now. And I want to do better. And this past few weeks, I've been so hard on myself mentally, because I'm like, I've been spending time trying to set up my habits. I sign up. I'm paying for French lessons monthly from Colombia and stuff. And I'm still, like, this week, the classes started on Monday. Do you think I've been studying? Do you think I've done the first lesson? No, I haven't. Well, there's a reason why. So this week at work was really hectic. I was the only one in the design team. So I was the only one in the design department that was designing everything. And I was suddenly, like, with so much stuff going on, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do the French lessons, but I wanna challenge myself. I want to do something, and I want to be held accountable. And I want to be held accountable with you. Because I know that if I have to show up to someone, or if I'm doing it with someone, if I'm being held accountable, I can do this. And I will put in my efforts. Because when I have to report to someone, when I have to do it for someone else, like, it's so weird. When I have to do something for someone else, I put the discipline. Like, I'm disciplined. I'm putting 100% of myself. But when it comes to something that is for myself, it's like, oh, it's for myself. Like, it's not that no one important. It's not that important, you know? So I don't put 100% of myself. So it's weird because I'm the most important person in my life. It's myself. I don't know how that logic works, but I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of starting a plan and not following through. And I'm so sick of it. So sick of it. Like, I really am so sick of it. I'm gonna shower.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Okay, we have lettuce, spinach, dark chocolate, spearmint tea, ghee, broccoli. We have tortillas, peppers, cherry tomatoes, chicken breast, my savior, apple cider vinegar, mushrooms, pasta, which is made from rice and vegetables, and lemons and 2 oranges because we are good.
Tourisme. Ouverture.
Tout. Pour.